Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So, from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So, it's Monday morning, and this is another episode of Coffee with Kim. Good morning. I hope you have a mug of whatever makes you happy in the morning. Mine is Southern Pecan coffee. So, I have my coffee. I'm ready to go. What a busy crafting weekend. So, most of you who watch Coffee with Kim all the time, you saw that I did a field trip and I took crafting with Kim on the road and went to my friend's house. And her name Renee, her daughter Grace, and myself, we we made sun catchers, and it was just so much fun. I'm going to do a tutorial this morning on how I gathered the wood for the sun catchers because we used driftwood from the river. So I'm going to actually take my phone out with me and Fritzy, if he'll behave. Fritzy's my dog, in case you don't know, in case you're new. So I'm going to take Fritzy out because it's supposed to be beautiful today, up to 50. And we're going to comb the beach. We're going to go, because the river came up about a month or so ago, came up really far. So we're going to go the length of our yard and pick up any kind of driftwood I can find that I think would make a neat looking project, whether it be another sun catcher or whatever. And then I will do a video on how I process the driftwood to make sure it's clean and ready. And then I'll show you the actual process on how to make the sun catcher. So I'll do that. That's on the list for today. And let's see, what else? You can notice behind me, ta-da! I need a name for her. Somebody should give me a name for her. But that is the scarf I did from my book. Not my book. From the book I found during my thrifting and my treasure hunt. I'm trying to find the page it was on. So what I did was, for those of you that don't know, first thing I did was make their version of the scarf. So I followed their pattern step by step, which is a new process for me because I don't read patterns. I'm learning. So I followed it step by step. And then with each one of these projects, I'm trying to make it my own, put my own spin on it, and then show you the finished project and the difference between them. So there's mine. And the difference is they used a treble stitch and a double. I use a double and a half double. So kind of neat to see that. So I'm 1, 2, 3 projects in. Let me show you my latest one. It's so fun. I don't know why people would need these, but they're a cute little novelty. They are ice pop holders. Let me turn it so you can see that I had to make fake ice pops because apparently this time of year in New York State, you cannot find ice pops. I wonder, I bet you like the Pedialyte ones you could. Where is the third one? There it is. I bet you the Pedialyte ones you could, but I wasn't sending Mr. Fortunate to the grocery store to find Pedialyte just to use as a prop. Who am I kidding? I'd eat them. But anyway, here's their version of it. So you slide it on just kind of like a belt. And then my version of it, I actually made little pockets because I don't know about you, but when I hold my ice pops, I hold it from the bottom and I squeeze it from the bottom. So that was my variation. That's coming up today. I just got to put the finishing touches on that video. I tried to do it yesterday, but those of you that have your own channel and that are content creators, do you ever have a day where every time you recorded something, it just didn't come out right? And that is my know when not to be creative. So I told myself, just stop, put it away, and come back to it. So that's what I did. And I actually sat on the couch watching NASCAR yesterday, which, by the way, was an amazing race. If any of you watch NASCAR, please comment below on the ending of that race. Mind-blowing. Of course, my driver, Kyle Busch, came in third, but that was a historical ending that even the commentators were saying they've never seen that. So anyway, if you're a NASCAR fan, let me know what you thought of it. Don't let me know what you think of my driver, because I know what a lot of people think of my driver. But he just has the racing style, and he's good. I mean, you could put him on a broken tractor out there, and he'd probably come in top 10. So anyhow, I sat on the couch watching NASCAR, and I got a lot of my work in progress done. I'm almost done with that blanket that I'm doing. Hold on, let me get it. All right, so here I am. I got this, and I got pretty far on it. So I finished the ball that I had made up of the two together, and I've got one last ball of the Schitt's Creek yarn that I'm going to use, and then I will be finished. It's looking kind of pretty, but I've realized I have too many blankets this pattern. So I'm grounding myself from doing any more granny square type blankets like this. I have too many. I need to be a little bit more creative than that and stop relying on my fallback. So I need to upgrade my skills a little bit and challenge myself. So that's what I'm going to do. But I wanted to tell you, I feel a little bit brilliant. So as I was going through all my work in progress, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't remember what hooks I used. I can remember the yarn because I leave the yarn with it, but I don't always leave the hook with it. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't just, and that a lot of the time is why I do not go back to a project, because I can't remember the hook and I don't want to mess it up. I figured out a way to fix that. So let me just tell you, I use this thing every single day to hold on to my stitch markers and my yarn holders. So from now on, when I have a work in progress that I'm going to walk away from, I'm going to write the size of the hook in permanent marker on a stitch marker, and clip it on the corner. That way I can put my yarn or put my hooks away. This is still clipped on it, so I know, and it's permanent marker, so it's not going anywhere. And then when I'm not using them, I'll just clip them up next to my hooks. And you can see I have a 4 clipped on here. I have 4.5 clipped on here, a 5 clipped on here, 5.5. Come on, I'm so proud of myself. I was like, oh my goodness, that is a great idea. So I'm really happy. I'm going to not mess up those anymore, and I can always put my hooks away, because I was actually finding in my work in progress basket, there were hooks in the bottom of it. So they had fallen off of my work, and I'm like, So that's going to happen today. I'm going to make sure all of my stuff is labeled correctly. I'm going to finish that blanket today. Mark my words. I'm also going to put up the video for these because that was super fun. Like I said, they're adorable. Kids at a birthday party, or, any kind of fun novelty like that. You could put them on, make the fake ones like I did. Put them in a basket and set them on the picnic table. And when the kiddos grab an ice pop, they can grab an ice pop koozie. And honestly, I like their version as well as mine. I just needed to be creative and change it up a little bit. So now next, let me grab the book. I might also film this one today because it looks super quick and easy. It should take me about 10 minutes. So it is a heart-shaped bookmark, and you start with the magic circle, which I have recently taught myself, which I do like now. I get it. It's a little wonky in the beginning, but I'm getting there, and I really like it. I like the fact that you can pull the center tight. when I do the one where I chain 4 and then go back into the first, I can never get the center tight. Now I can. So let's see. It's a chain stitch, a double crochet, a large picot, a slip stitch, and a small picot. So I think I know what a picot is, but I'm going to figure it out, right? So got the whole, it really just, these are all the instructions. That's it right here. Round 1, chain 4, 2 triples in the circle, 3 doubles in the circle, 1 chain, 1 triple, 1. Where's the picot? Because those are all the directions. That's everything. I'll figure it out and I'll show you what I do. I will show you what I do. I'm thinking my change might be to make it a flower instead of a heart. We'll see. So that's on tap for today. If you're noticing my camera keeps auto-focusing, I'm trying to figure out, it's a brand new camera. I'm trying to figure out how to change that. So, good coffee. By the way, I ordered myself a new wireless keyboard and wireless mouse. Purple. I hope it's coming up. It's like a pastel. It's like a lilac purple. But there were just too many wires going on. So I had to get myself a wireless keyboard and mouse. And that's on there. So now this morning, I got up this morning and I'm looking on here because I want to show you something. I started working on a new logo for Coffee with Kim. I want your opinion. So here is one of them. Okay. Obviously, it's a picture of the screen, but so there's one of them. And then my next one is this one. I know which one I'm leaning towards, but I'd like you guys to let me know which one you like. I might put a poll up in the community tab, see which one you guys like. I figured it was time to bump it up a little bit. I honestly, I didn't like the Kim part of it. And I didn't like the loopy. Anyway, there was a lot that I wanted to change on this one. I still wanted to incorporate the ball of yarn because that's my thing. So if you notice in both of these, one of them, the ball of yarn is in the cup. And the other one, the ball of yarn is the cup. And then I put in the crochet hook with the word with. I don't know if you can see that good enough. My camera's having a fit. But anyway, I will put pictures up in the community tab so that, sorry, I hit a button. I thought I stopped recording. Like I said, it's a new setup. I used to just record on my iPad, but then it was 3 steps to get it to the computer and then edit and da-da-da-da. Now with this new camera, I can record right into my editing program. But I don't know, and I'm looking at it. It's hard to not see myself right there and know what I'm doing, so I look over there too much. So, oh my goodness. So I was trying my hand at making a card. I've never done anything like that. And I don't have any foils. I don't have any stickers. I have some stickers, but nothing I would use for this. So I quite literally took cardstock that I have, cut it to a smaller card. I took a piece of burlap that I have and glued it on there. And that's as far as I got. I feel like a little kid in art class in elementary school. I don't know. Who knows what I'll come up with. I might actually even have some little shells to put on there. We'll see. I was watching Art Junkie, Shannon over at Art Junkie, and she was making a card. And hers come out so pretty that I wanted to try my hand at it, but I have nothing here. I have none of the supplies. So I figured, well, here we go. Let's just pretend Let's be creative. Let's see what I can come up with. And if it comes out cute, I might just write on it a little note to her and send it to her, because she did inspire me. So, oh, I found this in the middle of the hallway. It's a safety pin. I hope Fritz wasn't carrying it around. I wish he'd come in here so he could say good morning to you guys. But so yeah, Karen, if you're watching, I just want you to know that this is not in the background anymore, because I quite literally use it every single day. It's holding my stitch markers, my safety pins, and my yarn holders, the barrettes that I use. So I use it every single day. So it's there where I can reach it. Oh. Well, I don't have much more going on today. I just wanted to pop in, say happy Monday. I won't be the type of person that's happy Monday, because I know for a lot of people, Monday is not the best day. But I hope you do have a beautiful Monday. It's supposed to be gorgeous out. There's not a cloud in the sky, and it's supposed to be 50. So I am antsy to get out there, play around in the yard. I have to rearrange Fritz's. I made him a portable play yard. It's big, but it's portable. So I'm going to move it around, put it under the trees a little bit so that he's got some shade and so that the eagles can't see him. And then I might get inside my camper and do some cleaning. I mean, it's not dirty. I left it clean, but just do some organizing and make sure everything's all set in there. So that is my day for today. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not. Check out all of my other playlists. I have a bunch of them in there. I'm starting to get a bunch of tutorials. I'm noticing with each tutorial, I'm getting a little bit better at them, so bear with me. Hopefully we'll grow together on those. I also have shorts. I have an homage to Crystal. I have a bunch of stuff in there. So check out my playlist. Please share my channel with anybody you can. As of this morning, we are at 901 subscribers. So I'm on schedule to hit my 1,000 by May 1st. So please share this with anybody you can. I have links to my Etsy store. And before I go, one of my subscribers, and I don't know if I could say her name, but there's a link below to buy me a cup of coffee, and she actually bought me 3 cups, and she wrote the sweetest message, and I thank you so much. It really means so much to me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So there's a link to that in there as well. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. So have a great day. Hopefully you get outside and enjoy some pretty weather and be creative. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.